Welcome to this channel to hear new information, story, autography, news and biography. Today I want to tell you a little bit about famous scientist in the history of humanity. Listen up to the end to hear amazing event. Who is Albert Einstein? Do you know Albert Einstein? Albert Einstein was one of the most influential scientists in the history of humanity. He fundamentally changed the way people understand the universe, particularly concepts of space, time, matter, and energy. His work laid the foundation for modern physics and continues to shape scientific research, technology, and philosophical thought in the 21st century. Albert Einstein was born on March 14, 1879, in Ulm, a city in the German Empire. He was born into a Jewish family that was non-religious but intellectually curious. His early environment encouraged learning, discussion, and independent thought rather than strict tradition. Einstein's father, Hermann Einstein, was an engineer and businessman involved in electrical equipment, while his mother, Pauline Koch, was a cultured woman who loved music and literature. She introduced Albert to classical music at a young age, especially the violin, which became a lifelong passion and source of comfort for him. As a child, Einstein was unusually quiet and introspective. He spoke later than most children, which led some adults to believe he was slow or intellectually limited. In reality, he was deeply thoughtful, often reflecting silently before speaking, a habit that would later define his scientific thinking. One of the most important moments of Einstein's childhood occurred when he was given a compass. He was fascinated that an invisible force could move the needle. This simple experience sparked his curiosity about unseen forces and natural laws, which became central to his scientific career. Einstein attended school in Munich, where he excelled in mathematics but struggled with the rigid, authoritarian teaching style. He disliked rote memorization and blind obedience, preferring creativity and logical reasoning. This attitude often caused conflict with teachers, who viewed him as rebellious. At the age of 15, Einstein left Germany with his family due to economic difficulties and increasing social pressures. He later moved to Switzerland, a country that offered political neutrality and greater personal freedom. Eventually, he renounced his German citizenship to avoid military service. Einstein applied to the Swiss Federal Polytechnic Institute in Zurich, a prestigious technical university. Although he failed parts of the entrance exam on his first attempt, his exceptional abilities in mathematics and physics impressed the examiners. After additional preparation, he was admitted and began formal scientific training. Einstein graduated in 1900, but faced significant difficulties finding academic employment. His independent thinking and lack of respect for academic hierarchy made professors reluctant to recommend him. For several years, he worked temporary jobs while continuing his scientific research privately. In 1902, Einstein obtained a position as a technical examiner at the Swiss Patent Office in Bern. The job required him to evaluate patent applications, which sharpened his analytical skills. More importantly, it gave him financial security and time to think deeply about physics. During his free hours, the year 1905 became known as Einstein's Annus Mirabilis, or Miracle Year. In that single year, he published for groundbreaking scientific papers that addressed fundamental problems in physics and revolutionized scientific understanding. One of these papers explained the photoelectric effect, showing that light behaves as discrete particles called photons. This discovery was crucial to the development of quantum mechanics and later technologies, such as solar cells. For this work, Einstein was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1921. Another 1905 paper introduced the special theory of relativity, which proposed that space and time are not absolute but relative to the observer's motion. This theory led to the famous equation E=mc, demonstrating that mass and energy are interchangeable forms of the same entity. After years of further research, Einstein published the general theory of relativity in 1915. This theory described gravity not as a force, but as the curvature of spacetime caused by massive objects, it provided new explanations for planetary motion, black holes, and the structure of the universe. In 1919, Einstein's predictions were confirmed during a solar eclipse. When astronomers observed the bending of light around the sun, this discovery made international headlines and transformed Einstein into a global celebrity, recognized far beyond scientific circles. Despite his fame, Einstein lived a simple and modest life. He cared little for material wealth and focused instead on intellectual freedom and moral responsibility. He often reflected on philosophical questions and believed imagination and curiosity were more important than memorized knowledge. With the rise of Adolf Hitler and the Nazi regime 1933, Einstein faced serious danger as a Jewish intellectual. He left Germany permanently and emigrated to the United States, where he accepted a position at the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, New Jersey. During World War II, Einstein signed a letter warning U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt about the possibility that Nazi Germany might develop atomic weapons. Although he did not work directly on the atomic bomb, his letter influenced the formation of the Manhattan Project. After the war, Einstein became a passionate advocate for peace, nuclear disarmament, civil rights, and international cooperation. He spoke out strongly against racism in the United States and supported movements for equality and social justice. Albert Einstein died on April 18, 1955, at the age of 76, in Princeton. His scientific contributions continue to shape modern physics, while his moral courage, humility, and dedication to humanity have made him a lasting symbol of both intellectual brilliance and ethical responsibility. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for listening.